Hello, my name is Matthew, and last year at the beginning of December, end of November, I always like to read A Christmas Memory by Truman Capote. And last year I read it with my girlfriend. It's a sort of a ritual that I've had that I now have a partner with, and I've talked about it. It's enjoyable and charming and tender and sweet and sad. But Andrea had the idea of reading The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry. And I don't have a copy to hold up. I read an e copy. But it's a relatively well known short story. The main impression that I had reading it was that I've already read it, or I had already read the story. And I really don't know whether or not I have, but it really lends itself to a sensation of familiarity. It really feels like there's something that you already know about this short story. And it's a quick read, it's a few pages long, and it's one of those mousetrap stories where everything right at the very end snaps together and there's no extraneous explanations or details or characters. Everything is important, everything um, fits together like a little puzzle. And this is very much the way that I would talk to a friend about something that I had read a while ago, because I don't remember the details, I don't remember the characters, um, I don't have a very good memory, so this is a much more casual conversation. But if I was talking to Ben, I would say this is a short story where we have two characters, a married couple, if I remember correctly, rather poor, surviving, but really at a threadbare, minimal amount. They're just getting by, but it's Christmas time, and they're barely being able to have food on the table, have light on in the house, but they love each other and they want to have something special that they can get for the other person. And we're told details about the husband and the wife. And so the wife, we're told, has luxurious, beautiful, voluminous hair. And the husband has a gold watch, not a wristwatch, but a pocket watch, just the watch, and it's expensive and valuable and an heirloom and something that is prized and will be handed down for generations and has been handed down for generations. Keep in mind, I might be getting all of these details mixed up, but so we follow along with the wife, and she knows that her husband has this gold watch, and she would love to be able to buy him a gold chain to go along with the gold watch. And so she goes down to a salon, some place that will purchase her hair. And so she goes into this place and they chop off all of her hair, and she gets a certain amount of money. She's able to buy the gold chain as a Christmas present for her husband. And so this is the part where things kind of start snapping together. It's Christmas morning or Christmas Eve or whatever time that they're going to have their exchange of gifts. So the husband gets home and sees his wife now with short, shorn hair. And he goes just white as a sheet. And she unveils that to the sacrifice of her own hair, she has gotten this gold chain for her husband because she loves him. Now we find out that the husband bought a tortoise shell comb as a Christmas present for his wife because she has this beautiful, luxurious hair. But he bought the comb by pawning off his watch. And so now the wife no longer has her hair but has a comb. The husband no longer has his watch but has a chain. And so it all just sort of snaps together. And it actually reminded me, and this is the one book I had just recently read, so maybe it was on my mind, but Leucippe Clitophon by Achilles Tyatis, however you say that, one of the ancient Greek novels. And there's a episode where, and again, I don't remember anything, I can't remember characters' names, but we have a character who's he's a man and he's in love with another man, and he buys him the man buys his lover a horse, and it's a beautiful big horse, and it has ornamentations of gold and leather, and he gives it to his lover. And so the lover goes off with the horse, and a while later, our main character who gave the horse away has a servant or a slave come to him and say that his lover has died. And there was a horse accident. And so we have our main character, it might have been Leucippe or Clitophon, I don't know, but bemoaning and saying, not only did he die, but he died by the very horse I gave him. And it just reminded me of that really concise, dramatic irony that we find in The Gift of the Magi with this husband and wife pair with their Christmas exchange. Now, the very ending of the story I found puzzling, and actually my girlfriend and I both had the same kind of the same thoughts, because we have this story. So the husband and wife exchange gifts, but they each sacrificed the thing that kneecaps the gift that they are exchanging. At the very end of it, we sort of have O. Henry coming in as like an omniscient narrator and saying, the story that I just told you, it's just like the gift of the Magi. And then the story ends. And it's rather baffling because, at least on the surface, or anything that I read on the page, there's really no connection between the two stories. It just ends with almost like a non sequitur analogy, as if the story could have just as well have ended with the same story and saying, just like the resurrection, or just like the birth of Christ, or just like the Sermon on the Mount. It's almost like stolen profundity. Like, it didn't earn the analogy that it was trying to make. I could be wrong. I could be misrecollecting. That does not take away my appreciation of the story. I actually found it quite good fun, perfectly put together. The style and the characters, um, everything just sort of came together like this little uh, puzzle box that's gift wrapped. Uh, but the ending just seemed like it was something that was unnecessary to the skill and craftsmanship of the story. Um, I thought it was terrific. So, those are some of my vague, hazy thoughts on The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry. Let me know if you've read it. Please leave a comment if you would like. And thank you, and take care.